We will set up our development environment for building a progressive web app. Before we jump into coding, it's important to have everything in place so that you can follow along smoothly. We are going to cover a few key tools: Node.js, our code editor, Git, and of course setting up our GitHub repository. Trust me, once we have got into this step, the rest of the project will flow much more easily. Let's start with Node.js. If you haven't installed Node.js yet, open your browser and navigate to nodejs.org. I recommend downloading the LTS version because it's the most stable one. Once downloaded, run the installer and follow the on-screen instruction. When the installation is complete, open your terminal or command prompt and type node-v to check that it's installed correctly. You should see a version number printed out. Next up is our code editor. I personally love Visual Studio Code because it's free, lightweight, and packed with features that make coding a breeze. If you haven't got it installed, go to code.visualstudio.com, download it, and install it. Once it is installed, take a minute to familiarize yourself with the interface. Alright, now that we have installed Node.js and our code editor is ready, let's move on to Git. Git is our version control system and it's essential for keeping track of our project changes. If you haven't installed it yet, head over to gitscm.com and download the latest version for your operating system. After installing, open your terminal and type git version to ensure it's working. You should see the git version number. With the git setup locally, it's time to create our project folder. Open your terminal and navigate to the preferred workspace directory. Type mkdir and the name of the directory you want to keep. I am here naming it my PWA project and hit enter. Then change into that directory by typing cd my PWA project or whatever name you have given to your directory. Once inside, initialize git by running git init. This command will set up a new git repository for our project. Now that we have our local repository, let's create a repository on GitHub to store our project online. Open your browser, log into GitHub, and click on the new button to create a new repository. Name it my PWA project. Add a brief description if you like and set it to public so that you can easily share it. Once created, GitHub will show you some commands to push your local repo to the remote repository. Here's what you need to do. First, add the remote repository by typing git remote add origin and the URL you get from the git clone in the website. Then add your files. Type the command git add space dot. Commit your changes. Git commit -m initial commit, setting up the project structure or whatever command you want to give it. Finally, push your commit to GitHub. Git push -u origin master. What will this do is that your local commits will get pushed to the remote repository and both the repositories will become in line. Take a moment to follow these steps on your own machine. If you run into any issues, feel free to drop your questions in the comments below and I will help you out. Great job setting up your development environment. With Node.js, our code editor, and Git configured, you are now fully equipped to start building our progressive web app. In the next video, we will start building a basic web app that will serve as a foundation of our PWA. If you enjoy this video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and click the bell icon so you don't miss any future update. I can't wait to see you in the next video where we start coding our very first web app. Our next video will be about web application creation. Thanks for watching and happy coding.